This is Hidden Car Tech. We unlock the real power inside your Audi. More performance, more response, engine power with no limits. Subscribe to Hidden Car Tech and drive smarter.
Are you absolutely sure you know what's under the hood of your car? Did you buy it because the brand felt trustworthy, because the engine was advertised as modern, or because everyone told you it was reliable? What if the engine you're driving right now is quietly setting you up for a massive repair bill? What if the real problems haven't even started yet? In the United States, millions of drivers discover too late that some engines are not unreliable because of poor maintenance, but because of how they were designed. Today, we're not talking about rumors. We're talking about real engine designs used by real manufacturers that have shown serious long-term problems. By the end of this video, you'll know which engines you should avoid like the plague, and why so many Americans only learn the truth after the warranty is gone. Let's begin. Engine number 8. Small turbo gasoline engines pushed too hard, used by manufacturers like Ford, General Motors, Hyundai, and Kia. These small turbo engines promise big power and good fuel economy. On paper, they look like the perfect modern solution. In reality, many of them operate under constant high boost, extreme heat, and tight tolerances. Over time, oil breaks down faster, turbochargers wear prematurely, and internal components suffer accelerated fatigue. The failure is slow, not dramatic. Oil consumption increases, power drops, turbo issues appear, and by the time the engine feels off, damage is already in progress. They don't explode. They age badly. Engine number 7. Early direct injection. Only engines used by Volkswagen, Audi, BMW, and General Motors. Direct injection improved efficiency and performance, but early versions introduced a serious long-term flaw: carbon buildup on intake valves. Because fuel never washes over the valves, deposits accumulate. Rough idle, misfires, hesitation, and power loss become common between 60,000 and 90,000 miles. Many U.S. owners are shocked when they learn that maintenance now includes expensive intake cleaning or mechanical repairs. This problem doesn't show up in early reviews. It shows up years later, when you're already committed. Engine number 6. Oil-consuming engine families commonly found in Subaru Boxer engines, some Toyota 4-cylinders, and certain Volkswagen designs. A small amount of oil consumption is normal, but some engines burn oil at a rate that becomes dangerous over time. The real risk isn't just topping off oil. It's what happens when drivers don't check levels often enough. Low oil leads to timing component wear, bearing damage, and sudden engine failure, often without warning lights. Manufacturers may call it within specification. Owners call it catastrophic. Engine number 5. Timing chain engines with weak tensioners seen in certain BMW, Mini, and Volkswagen engine families. Timing chains are supposed to last the life of the engine, but poor tensioner design, weak guides, or inadequate lubrication cause early stretching. At first, it's just noise, then timing shifts, then valves and pistons meet. Once a timing chain fails, the engine is usually done, and repairs often cost more than the vehicle's market value. Engine number 4. High-compression engines with marginal cooling used in some Mazda, Hyundai, and Kia designs. High compression improves efficiency, but only if cooling is robust. In real-world U.S. driving, especially in hot states, these engines often run near thermal limits. Over time, that stress leads to warped components, head gasket failures, and chronic overheating. Once an engine has been heat damaged, reliability never fully recovers. Engine number 3. Engines stressed by problematic automatic transmissions commonly associated with Nissan CVT setups and certain Ford automatic pairings. Some engines are mechanically decent, but suffer because of the transmission they're paired with. Gear hunting, slipping, delayed shifts, and excess heat force the engine to work harder than intended. This accelerates wear and shortens engine life. Owners blame the engine. Dealers blame the transmission. The bill lands on the driver. Engine number 2. Emissions first engine designs found across General Motors, Volkswagen, and Ford lineups. To meet modern emissions regulations, some engines rely on extremely complex systems that work beautifully when new, but age poorly. As sensors, cooling circuits, and emissions components wear, these engines become fragile. One fault can trigger cascading problems. The engine itself may still be mechanically sound, but it can no longer operate correctly. This is reliability by regulation, not by longevity. Engine number 1. Engines that fail right after warranty, used across multiple brands and platforms. These are the most dangerous engines of all. They feel smooth. They feel refined. They pass inspections and perform perfectly during the warranty period. Then, just after coverage ends, problems begin. Oil issues, cooling failures, internal wear, expensive repairs. Not because owners neglected maintenance, but because long-term durability was never the priority. The real issue, the problem, isn't that all engines from these manufacturers are bad. The real problem is assuming brand reputation guarantees long-term reliability. In the United States, where people keep cars longer than ever, buying the wrong engine design can cost thousands of dollars. What you should do before buying any vehicle: research the engine, not just the model. Look beyond early reviews. Ask what typically happens after 100,000 miles. Because once the warranty ends, every problem becomes yours. In the next episode, we'll expose automatic transmissions that destroy otherwise good cars and why so many American drivers regret their choice too late. If this video helped you, subscribe and watch the next episode. It might save you thousands.
Now you know what others don't. Drive smarter. Spend less. Unlock more. Subscribe to Hidden Car Tech. Stay ahead.